Alright, hi guys. This video is about why your Duramax turbo or any turbo that is similar, many Fords have similar turbo, why it can cause your vehicle to be stolen and cause you performance issues. Right here, the unison ring, so it just came out of this groove. And with the use, once your turbo gets like 50,000 miles to 100, somewhere in there, what can happen with all the cycling, expansion, and again cooling off, stuff like that, this may not be visible to your eye, but on a micro level, it can distort. And if gotten real bad, it also can crack, but before really visible cracks happen, it can be like a pre-crack condition where it's already in some way kind of expanded and it's already not exactly the ideal size if you measure around that it used to be. That might seem strange, but it's a case. And what it happens with all the use, of course, all kinds of stuff happens. What it happens as it ages, when this one expands while hot, it can push on the unison ring, essentially working like a brake, pushing on it sideways and preventing it from working around, because this unison ring is supposed to work around. And this actually is a case. If you take the unison ring and shave off like very small amount of metal from here, all around on a inner circle, the one that I just touched, and if you shave very small amount of metal around as even as possible, you can even use a tool like this. This kind of thing is available at Harbor Freight. These pieces. And so basically you will shave off some of the unison ring. It will not be as badly tight. It doesn't need to be tight. It doesn't need to hold this. This unison ring is always supposed to be able to move freely around. So if you shave some off, yes, carbon does a thing, but once a turbo, like I said, goes through a lot of heat cycles, you can disassemble and you clean it all you want. The unison ring and the groove, you can clean it all you want. You'll put it back together, and guess what? You will still have this issue. Because the turbo, all those micron sizes and stuff like that, it's not what it used to be. But it can still give you a lot of mileage. It can still give you years of service, basically. If you do this, shave some off, give it some more clearance, and it will stop doing this to you. This is basically what it happens, and this is how you can fix it. Shave some off. It doesn't need to be that tight the way it's actually been machined from the manufacturer. It just doesn't need to be that tight. It's never supposed to be tight to push on this one, really. So this is the fix. You do this and you will have trouble-free performance for years to come. done, works this way, and this is how you can get it done. So it can be mysterious, and many turbos get trashed because of this. Like visibly nothing bad with it. This cylinder is still good, in whatever stuff in the shaft and everything is still good, but once you replace the turbo, mysteriously everything is back to normal. But you don't have to replace it. You just shave, like, I don't know, about 2 human hair, shave off from the inner circle that I touched, shave off, and that's it. You'll be good to go. It's not gonna do this kind of stuff. And I suppose that this is all just due to so much cycling. It's just not what it used to be. But this doesn't mean you cannot use it. There is still basically years of service left in your turbo. So in this case, like I showed you, you can clean it all you want. You can make it shiny metal basically. The unison ring and the vanes and whatever, and you will still experience this kind of problem. So it's not happening necessarily with every single turbo really, but if it happens, it will drive you nuts. It's hard to figure out, and you'll end up replacing the turbo for no reason. You do this, and it's going to be back. It's going to be working just as good as it used to be, and it's not going to be a problem. And this is exactly the case when many times nothing seemingly wrong with the turbo, they replace it and everything gets back to normal. But the reason is this one. So that's what it is. Hope this helps. Thank you guys.